Welcome you back to In Focus. One of Kenya's hottest hip-hop artists, Henry Ohanga, also known as Octopizzo, is working hard to uplift young people in Nairobi's Kibera neighborhood. He wants them to reject drugs and crime and instead make a living from their talents. Cathy Majtenyi has that story.
Octopizzo may be one of Kenya's fastest rising hip-hop stars, but Henry Ohanga will never forget where he came from. Kibera, one of Africa's largest informal settlements. And he says he is taking his fellow Kiberians along for the ride.
To help the ideas and the networks that you have, for everybody to get something, for everybody to get an airtime. So that's how I work.
24-year-old Henry Ohanga is Kibera's jack of all trades. He is best known by his stage persona, Octopizzo, which he created before cutting his first CD in 2008. But while producing his second CD 1 year later, Octopizzo remembered the friends he lost touch with after the country's post-election violence, and the many Kibera youth traumatized by the experience. To bring healing and development to his community, Octopizzo set up Young, Gifted, and Black, a group in which members train to be singers, dancers, poets, artists, and athletes.
The idea was just to use art. We're using art to change the youths. Because nowadays you can't go and preach to a youth and tell him, oh, change your God, or you will not get to heaven. They don't care. The youths want to be entertained first, then you put yourself in their level. That's when you, and you share the same stories that they're going through.
As he teaches young people rap and other skills, Octopizzo drills into his students the importance of education and living a drug and crime-free life.
We call it edutainment. You educate as you entertain. And as you educate and entertain, you should be professional. You should go to school. Hip-hop is not for people who are dropouts. I tell them every day, don't think because you drop out of school, then you can rap.
And that approach has made all the difference to hip-hop singer Slumdog, who used to do drugs and steal.
Kibera is perceived to be a very bad place, violent, dirty place, like people robbing people and all that. But we as youths and YGP crew, we are reformed. We used to be bad guys, most of us, and now we're trying to live a better life. We are transformed.
Octopizzo has had his own demons to battle. Orphaned in secondary school, Octopizzo turned to his musical talents to support his 4 brothers and sisters. He says he first sold his music for $1 a CD.
I was just networking as much as I can, trying to record my music and sell them everywhere, selling them for cheap, just to get more fans, and then that's when I can raise it when I already have more fans.
He says his greatest joy is to recognize and nurture talent among the youth of his community. Octopizzo says despite the grinding poverty, there is a lot of creativity and goodwill in Kibera and other informal settlements.
People are living there, people are working hard, and every house, outside the house, somebody's doing something in the streets. Nobody's just sitting crying that they're poor.
He denounces hip-hop lyrics that glorify violence, sexism, racism, and other social ills. He says that most people living in Kibera have experienced violence firsthand and are looking for a different way to live. Octopizzo says he plans to expand Young, Gifted, and Black to other informal settlements in Nairobi. Cathy Majtenyi for VOA News, Nairobi.
And that is our show for today. Please be sure to watch In Focus on our website at voaafrica.com. And for more news, please tune into VOA's evening radio show, Africa News Tonight, at 1600 and 1800 UTC. And in the mornings to Daybreak Africa between 0300 and 0600 UTC. That's Monday through Friday. As always, we say thank you so much for watching. Good night. See you tomorrow.